Hiya guys, it's me Mark here from There Wrestling, and what I recently saw is, with my favourite band of all time being Queen. I mean, besides wrestling, Queen are like one of my all-time favourite things of all time, and the Turtles, etc., as you probably know from the podcast channel, etc. That at the cinema, they had an amazing IMAX film of Queen live in Montreal, back from 1981, and even though at the moment now the weekend only event has finished and stuff, but what I wanted to do is I wanted to do a review of this amazing concert, of this amazing show, amazing film, etc., and to tell you guys that if you can watch it on YouTube in its highest quality, if they do another re-release of this amazing concert back in IMAX, then I would highly recommend you guys to watch it, because it is just amazing. For one, I love the IMAX because just the pure picture quality and just the pure sound and the spectacle, and then just the size of the screen itself just shows just how good Queen are live and stuff. And like, because I know they're a very bassy band, they're very like a very, very loud band, because at the Live Aid, all the other bands were told they have to do their music at a certain tempo and a certain like sound, like decibel beat, for example, but Queen were like, nah, fuck that, we're going to go higher. So they ended up going higher than all the other bands stuff, which was why they were a lot more louder and etc. And it makes you just appreciate just how good magicians that they all are, Freddie, Brian, Roger and John, and it's just insane. And also as well, it just makes you just appreciate just how good, and I mean this, amazingly fucking good and charismatic and all the other stuff that Freddie Mercury was. And you can see, I could see a lot of like wrestlers and even Axl Rose and stuff like taking a lot of Freddie Mercury's charisma. Like you could see a lot of the Shawn Michaels-isms that he would do. Obviously the Shinsuke Nakamura's an example and stuff as well, like using their like influences from Freddie Mercury. But like, oh my god, like you can just see just the charisma and everything else as well. And I think one of the main things that I took away from it is the fact that the band are just amazing. You could see like when you're watching it, you would literally feel like you were there, because I could see at certain points like Freddie Mercury's nose hair, you can see the muscles in his back when he's like singing, you can see the muscles in his neck that he uses to do like the really high like pitches and the falsettos and stuff that he does, like especially during the amazing performance of Somebody to Love, where he goes love, like, and then he goes, okay, let's do it, and you can just see in that bit just the neck muscles just do, and then you can just see just the swagger and just the pure like showmanship that he has. And you have all these people like watching him with like this love and affection in their eyes, and just show just the pinnacle of this bit. There's an amazing moment where Freddie and Brian May are both performing Love of My Life, and you have this moment where the song finishes and you have in the shot on the crowd this woman just being mesmerised by the presence and just the aura of Freddie Mercury. And I just felt, for me, that's what we all felt like watching that film, and that's what we all liked, and that's what we were all feeling like watching this man, because he's larger than life, he is amazing. And also as well, by watching it in the IMAX, as much as listening to songs in 16D, 32D, etc., and that kind of thing as well, you can kind of feel the loudness, the scope of Queen. But when you watch it in the IMAX, and when you hear the IMAX speakers, because they're made for giving you the full Dolby Atmos, the full like surround sound, there's like, rather than a normal screen in a sense having only 5 speakers, IMAX has like 11 or 12, etc. You know, I know this isn't the right number about the speakers that IMAX has. And it's just one of those things too, where you can just appreciate just the magnitude, appreciate just the amazingness of Queen, and just how great that they are as well. That I think, for me, this is personally my film of the year. I know I'm being very biased. I know it's only the beginning of January, like the middle of January, for example, the time I'm recording this. But for me, I think this show was so good. It's amazing just to see something that was actually filmed to be put on a Blu-ray and stuff, to be digitized and made more HD, made more louder, more bigger, more epic. And it's just so cool to see that even in 1981, Queen put on a show, put on an epic performance, and you can see that sort of like WrestleMania feel to their shows, because when they do like the big stuff, they have the pyro going off, they have the lights going down and stuff, when they have different songs, they do different stuff. Obviously in the moment when they do the Bohemian Rhapsody bit being like, Azula, no, but let me go. When they're all off the stage, when they all come back on to do the, you stole me and spit in my eye. That bit. You have like the explosion, all the band come back in again. It's just an epic performance, an epic show. It's one of those things that for many, many people, this was one of Queen's best performances ever. And if you guys get a chance to watch it on YouTube, IMAX, or wherever you can find this amazing show, just type in Queen live in Montreal 1981. Just sit back, relax and enjoy this amazing show being Queen live in Montreal. And that is why for me, Queen live in Montreal from 1981 will be one of the greatest performances of all time. And that is why Queen, Freddie Mercury, Brian May, Roger Taylor and John Deacon are truly the greatest of all time.